Yo guys, what's going on? It's Rose here, bringing you guys the Week 1 team builder for our match against JV and his Atlanta Victinis. I am apologizing in advance for this being a little late. I had several technical difficulties this week. This is like the 5th time I've tried recording this video. And you know what, everything just kind of went wrong this week with my computer, and it was just a whole spring of messes. But you know what, I'm super excited for this game against Jay. I haven't played against him before, but regardless, I'm very excited. This is my first post home game, and I'm really excited for it. Shoutouts to Thomas and Odds for helping me with the prep on this game. They spent the time with me. It took like an hour and a half to prep this game, and I really couldn't thank them enough. But yeah, let's go ahead. Let's get right into this video for you guys. First up, we have our matchup here. Masquerada, Slitherwing, Mimikyu, Tera Gyarados, Gothitelle, Moltres, Mudsdale, Magnezone, Dragalge, Tera Mousehold, Cryogonal, and Tatsugiri. While his team consists of Tornti, Hisuian Gudra, Iron Treads. It's Tera, Hisuian Samurott, not Tera Treads. That was a nice little thing that I just found out. Volcarona, Tera Sylveon, Mesprit, Breloom, Muck, Tera Electrode, Vigoroth, and Kricketune. Few things on his team that are huge threats to me. Tornti is always a threat. It just is. With Flying Stab, I don't really have a great switch in, and the one I do have is weak to Heat Wave. So, you know, great. Fantastic. But, you know what, I think we actually take the Heat Waves pretty well with Magnezone. So hopefully, you know, just in case. He's also got those steel types. Those are really hard for me to break. At least those two specifically, like, I don't really deal with them too well. So Gudra just kind of takes two of most of the things at minimum that I have on my team, so it's like it's kind of hard for me to break that. Treads can kind of be hard for me to switch into, although I expect more of a utility set with like Stealth Rocks, Volt Switch, and Rapid Spin. Hisuian Samurott is a huge issue for me. Tera Electric kind of just rips through my team with its Dual Stab as well. So I'm really hoping it's not Tera Electric. Corvidan's Volcarona can kind of be an issue, but I have some things that I can deal with it, like Moltres deals with it really well, especially because it's not a Tera Captain. Tera Sylveon, which is an interesting pick. I'm not super worried about Sylveon. I can kind of deal with it as long as it's not like Tera Ground or something. For like to, you know, beat the Magnezone. I can kind of deal with it pretty well. Mesprit is kind of hard for me to, you know, it's hard for me to gauge. I can kind of deal with it really well with a lot of my team, but there's a couple things that it can do. Like if it's a Scarf set, I can kind of struggle against it, just because Psychic Stab, like with Psychic Stab, I have like a Masquerada that can switch into that, or a Gothitelle that can switch into that, but then U-turn or Shadow Ball for the Gothitelle. So it's like Mesprit can kind of be an issue. Breloom is a huge issue for me. Hits Dual Stab plus Rock Tomb and Aerial Ace kind of just rip through everything on my team, and there's not much I can do about it. So it's like if it's Life Orb or Choice... If it's Choice Band, then I feel like that's best case scenario, because then I can kind of, you know, get it to lock into Mach Punch, or, you know, or Rock Tomb or something, and use that switch in accordingly. So hopefully, Choice Band, it sounds like it's a weird thing that I would be happy to have, but I am happy that if it does show up. Muck, I'm not super worried about. I can kind of deal with that really well with things like Gothitelle. Gyarados gets Earthquake, so I can deal with that. Mudsdale, I deal with this thing really well, and I thought I got Earthquake. It does not, so Magnezone is a very good switch into it. Electrode, I kind of am worried about it, depending on what Tera type it is, if it does show up, but it doesn't hit very hard to begin with, so we might be able to deal with it depending on the Tera type. Vigoroth, I'm not expecting to show up. Kricketune, I'm not expecting to show up either, but if it does, it's just going to be webs. There's nothing else it really does outside of like click sticky webs, so hopefully it just does that. But let's go ahead, let's get right into this team builder for you guys. First up, we have Gyarados here, Tera Blast, Earthquake, Protect, and Dragon Dance, with Moxie and the Lumberry. With Tera flying this week, Earthquake plus Flying Stab, he just doesn't have great switch into it, just period. So I'm really hoping I can take advantage of that this week. Protect is to think, you know, it's to scout for like potentially what move the Breloom wants to lock into if it's banded. If the Volcarona wants to run Will-O-Wisp, then there's that as well. I'm kind of hoping that, you know, this way we can kind of like use this as an as a way to scout for what they want to do with Protect, and just set up a Dragon Dance potentially, or, you know, swap out if need be. 40 HP, 252 attack, 4 defense, excuse me, and 212 speed. Adamant Nature allows us, after a +1, to outspeed everything on his team, barring most of the Scarfers. If he's like Scarf, Hisuian Samurai, or above, that'll outspeed us even after a +1, obviously. But I don't think he's going to bring Scarf Samurai. I think it's going to be like a Bandit or Life Orb set, if anything. I don't expect him to bring Scarf Torn T. That just doesn't make sense to me. I think Boots or maybe Specs is probably better for him. But yeah, I'm not super worried about that Scarf. Like most, I'm not really worried about him bringing Scarfers this week. It doesn't make sense for him. The only one that kind of makes sense is the Mesprit, and I'm really not too worried about Scarf. Like, I can outspeed Scarf Mesprit. Actually, no, I can't. I cannot outspeed Scarf Mesprit. Fuck. Well, let's hope that doesn't show up. Scarf Mesprit, if that kind of comes in, then we're fucked a little bit. Next up, we got Mudsdale, Earthquake, Stone Edge, Stealth Rock, and Roar, with the leftovers and stamina. Max special defense, max HP, careful nature. Allows us to take on that Torn T a little bit. Most of it, like, he doesn't have a ton of physical attackers. His main one is, like, the Breloom, which I don't really want to keep this in on it anyway. And, like, the Treads, and the Treads I deal with very, very well. I'm not worried about it, like, at all. For this, yeah, this thing just sits in front of the Treads like it's its day job, and that's its day job this week. So, you know, hopefully this thing can kind of put in the work. Stone Edge does a lot, like, Edgequake does a lot to his team. Outside of Breloom, he has no switch-ins. His best, like, switch-in is the Breloom. Mesprit does get Levitate, but I'm not super worried about it. For that aspect, I can use other things to kind of deal with it. Next up, we got Meowscarada here. Spikes, U-Turn, Knockoff, and Flower Trick with Protean and the Protective Pads. Just because I don't want to deal with Flame Body Burns or anything like that. Potential Rocky Helmets. Protective Pads allows us to kind of scout for Rocky Helmet as well on a lot of things. Like if he's Rocky Helmet Gudra or Rocky Helmet Treads, which I kind of expect him. I kind of wouldn't be surprised if those show up. I'm expecting on the Gudra more of an Assault Vest thing, but I wouldn't be surprised if it is Rocky Helmet. Because like I said, I have a decent bit of physical attackers, and none of them really want to deal with the Rocky Helmet. Max attack, max speed, Jolly Nature allows us to outspeed the Torn, guaranteed unless it's Scarfed, so that's a good way for us to scout if it's Scarfed. I don't really want to, like, just throw this to the wolves for the sake of that, but, you know, times change and we might have to. Spikes are very good against the team. Realistically, his main removal is going to be that Treads, and if I can force that in, potentially get a knockoff on it, knockoff maybe a Leftovers or an Assault Vest or something, that would be fantastic for me. I would love that. So spikes are kind of good to force stuff like that in and get knockoffs going. So hopefully, you know, this thing is gonna really, like, this thing is, the reason I drafted it is for utility, and that's what we're doing with it week 1. In our next Pokemon here, we have Magnezone, Volt Switch, Discharge, Flash Cannon, and Body Press. Analytic with the Assault Vest. 248 HP, 104 defense, 156 special attack with a quiet nature. That's also 0 speed IVs, not just 0 speed EVs on this. This is to basically guaranteed underspeed everything, no matter what. Like, I don't think anything else underspeeds us at this point, especially if we get if he gets webs up. It kind of works in my favor, at least in that aspect. We get guaranteed out underspeed everything. The defense on this is to guaranteed 2-hit KO. I believe it's a max HP Gudra with body press. 2-hit KO is guaranteed. The analytic I don't think helps at all, but yeah, guaranteed 2-hit KOs the Gudra if it's max HP. If it's physically defensive, we'll know based on that damage. We can kind of scout and play around that. Accordingly, it gives us good information. Volt Switch and Discharge. I mean, obviously Volt Switch is just for general momentum. Discharge, I could have ran Thunderbolt for that damage output, but this thing's already going to be putting out a ton of damage anyway. So putting analytic, you know, because of putting analytic on it, so getting those 30% chance paras is great for things like a setup Volcarona, you know, setup Torn T. There's a lot of things that I can take advantage of with this. So getting that getting those paras off could definitely work in my favor, help me out a lot. So let's hope to that. 156 special attack is just the rest of the stuff that I had in it. I only needed the max HP because I actually take most hits pretty well without needing a ton of Spit F. And then that defense just it helps me get those body presses going. Next up, we have Mousehold. We are bringing the Horde this week. They're coming with us. Population Bomb, Facade, Terra Blast, and Tidy Up with Technician and Wide Lens. That's pretty much standard. This is pretty much standard Mousehold, more or less. Obviously, most Mouseholds probably run Bite or Play Rough or something. We're opting not to do that, obviously, because it just, to me, in this matchup, doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But, you know, hopefully that doesn't come to bite us in the ass. We're bringing Terra Flying because, if anything, we can kind of, like, fake that we're not Terra, or, like, we're Terra Normal or something like that, and potentially bait a Mach Punch from the Breloom, and Terra Flying, and, you know, Tidy Up again, and just absolutely run through something. We're running 216 Jolly. I'm forgetting what that speed is for off the top of my head. I'm forgetting what that speed's for off the top of my head. I think that's just for... I want to say it's for like a 105. I'm sorry. It's like blanking on me right now. Oh, you know what? That's to outspeed the Iron Treads. That's what that's fucking for. That's to outspeed the Iron Treads, I'm pretty sure. Because I believe that hits 106. So that's what that's for. I'm sorry. It's a little early in the morning for me as of recording this. But yeah, honestly, once I get a Tidy Up, most things don't want to swap into a Pop Bomb. And if he does get the Flame Body Burn with the Volcarona, then we have Facade to kind of just take advantage of that, and it does almost as much as the Pop Bomb. So, you know, we're bringing that just because this thing can kind of, once those Steel types are weakened, we can kind of just win with this, potentially. If we're unable to win with Gyarados, we can win with this. So that's definitely something we can look out for. Like, we could sacrifice the Gyarados if we need to, if there's really nothing else we can do with it to bring this in. But yeah, let's go ahead, let's get into this next one. That's the last Mon here. We got Slitherwing here. First Impression, Close Combat, U-Turn, and Morning Sun with the boots. This is fully Fizz Def because this is my Breloom check. Like I said, that's kind of why I'm hoping it's like a Choice Band set, because that way, if it locks into something that's not named Aerial Ace, we can bring this in, and it sits in front of it completely for free. My goal, the only thing I can set up a Dragon Dance on with the Gyarados is the Volcarona. We looked at it, it's like everything else can just obliterate the Gyarados if I don't get a +1. So the only thing I can get you know, a +1 up against is the Volcarona. So my goal is to U-turn with this on the Volcarona, get in the Gyarados on that Volcarona, and set up a Dragon Dance, whether that's against a Will-O-Wisp that we end up obviously being immune to because of the Lumberry, or if he misses and we get up a second one. Regardless, if we can get the Gyarados in on a Volcarona, then Gyarados just wins outright. So hopefully we're able to make that happen. But yeah, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out of your guys' hair, and I'll see you guys in the battle here in a second. Peace out. Alright, guys, and we're back. We're facing off against Jay here. I think, do I just want to lead off with Meowscarada here? Outspeeds everything unless that's a Scarf Torn. Which, if it is, if he leads Torn, I have to assume he's Scarfed and just immediately go into Zone. But good luck to him, man. This is my first time using this whole, like, chess timer thing. Like, these online competitions and stuff. So, he was very patient with me being a little bit stupid. But yeah, we're here, PBA week 1. I'm super, super excited. He's got, like, 10 seconds to do this. I have a notepad up. So, hope, you know, I'm able to write down all his stuff that I can keep track of. So, good luck to Jay, man. Good luck to JV. If he leads Torn, I think he goes Samurott with the lead. Okay. Do I think he's Scarfed? He very well could be. But I'm just gonna U-turn out. If he's Scarfed, I'll find out now. We can find out what this Samurott has. I'm just gonna U-turn out. I don't have a reason to do anything else. He's gonna Tera. Okay, he's just gonna Tera right away. Tera Poison. Interesting. We are faster, so he's not scarfed. Now that we know he's Tera Poison, what do I go into? Do I just go, like... Mudsdale? Because he could... Or no, he could click a poison move, and I could actually just go into... Magna Zone here, actually. Does this Samurott... I don't know if it gets anything to, like, hit Magna Zone off the top of my head. It gets, like, fighting coverage. It gets Drill Run. So that's annoying. So I don't really want to go into that. I'm just gonna go into Neutron here. I'm expecting him to click, like, Poison Move or something. Ceaseless Edge, he's just gonna get up his spikes. He misses! Oh, shit! Ceaseless Edge. And I kind of want to scout for Drill Run. And just go into something like this, actually. Because he could probably go into Volcarona. Now that I'm thinking about it, actually. Could go Volcarona. And that could be a good opportunity for me to go into Gyarados. No, I'm just going to go into this Scout. He actually swaps out, and we know he's faster, so I guess that's good. What does he go into? He goes into Treads. That's amazing for me. Let's go. I'm good with that. I'm very content with my decision there. We're going to bring in the Mudsdale. I kind of just want to get up my rocks. Rocks are very nice. I'm just going to get up rocks. He's not going to stay in. He's probably going to go into the Torn. Maybe I should have clicked Stone Edge on that. But he could also go Breloom. I wouldn't be surprised. So... I don't know. It's kind of a tough, like... tough decision. But I'm just going to click up... I'm just going to get my rocks up. He could go Breloom. The fact that he missed the Ceaseless Edge is huge, though. I am going into Dregs. I could have... How much would have that Flash Cannon done? I mean, I really couldn't stand knowing that he got Drill Run. But now that he's swapped out, I'm assuming he doesn't have it. Is he going to go Breloom like I expect him to? Tornadus! Oh, he risked that shit so much. Mudsdale versus a Tornadus. Therian. No special attack. He's not doing much. And Stone Edge just does a lot here. I'm just going to click Stone Edge. He's going to plot. Okay. And we're gonna connect. And we're doing a lot of damage. That's actually pretty accurate for the amount of damage. We do take a +2 hit. We do take it. I don't really want to have to take it, but we do take it. I kind of want to swap. No, I'm going to stand and just click it. He could go Breloom here. He's going to U-turn out. I'm going to get my stamina, which could be good. I mean, depending on what he goes into. So I just got free damage. His Torn is about, I say, like 80% after the Regenerator. He goes into Gudra. That's fine, because I'm gonna get this this Stone Edge off. It's gonna do a little bit. He's not leftover, so he's probably like AV. If he's Fizz Def, Stone Edge, yeah, that's fucking just max defense. Jesus, okay. Earthquake does how much to this? Does like half. I could go into something like the Magna Zone to scare him out, or into Actually, I'm gonna go into this because he could have like ground coverage. Let's go into the Slitherwing. Acid Spray. Interesting. Interesting. Acid spray. I'm just gonna U-turn out here. I'm not gonna like overthink it too much. He's gonna actually stay in. U-turn did a decent chunk. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Magnezone here. He does have the flamethrower. Let's see. No offense, flamethrower. 229 to. So down to 229. 67 did 33. Yeah, so that's just bulky Vizdef. If I'm gonna Volt Switch here. He does swap out. I could have maybe gone for the body press on the probably treads coming in. Yeah. Maybe I should have clicked, because how much would this have taken? Yeah, it would have taken half. This I will just double back into Mudsdale, though. I'm not really going to think about it. Mudsdale is just free. I need to try and get in a position to where Gyarados, I can just get a boost and win. Now that I know he's Nasty Plot Torn, and he doesn't outspeed, like, he doesn't naturally outspeed them, or he does outspeed Masquerada, I think. Wait, no, it doesn't, because I'm 123, he's 121. We're gonna go into Mudsdale here. He's gonna Rapid Spin. I get a boost here. I'm gonna get the defense boost. I kind of just want to click Earthquake. Maybe Earthquake if he goes into Goodra, because I think that's what he's gonna do, expecting me to maybe Stone Edge this time. Tera Poison's interesting. I'm just gonna click Earthquake. I don't think he goes Torn here. I don't see that as a play. Rapid Spin did a little bit. It's not much. Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna stay, or he's gonna switch out. Yeah, it did about 12%. Goodra, yeah, this is gonna take a hit. Ooh, that's good damage. That's phenomenal damage. I kind of want to click Stone Edge on the Tornado switch in, because I feel like that's really obvious. He hasn't been playing very safe, or I mean very aggressive with this. Goodra, Hisui. That might not be, I mean, I don't know. That's kind of hard to tell. I'm just gonna Earthquake. He's gonna let this go. I do take a decent bit. Mudsdale kills Goodra with EQ. That's really good for me. I'm at +2 defense as well. And his Goodra's gone. So that's good for me. That's one less obstacle in the way of either Gyarados or Mousehold even. Mousehold can actually put in work right now. He does go into the Breloom. How much do I need this? I'm at +2. From the Breloom. Bullet Seed is gonna do a chunk. I'm gonna Roar. I don't want to deal with this thing. He's gonna Bullet Seed. So we're gonna get this thing gone. I mean, if we die, we die. It's not the end of the world. He only hit me twice, so I guess that's good. Bullet. Bullet. Seed. What does he go? What did he get swapped into, though? Tera. Okay, I'm okay with this. I'm +4 defense. Versus the Samurott. Hisuian Samurott. See. Liquidation doesn't do a ton. And Stone Edge and EQ both do a decent chunk. I'm just gonna get my fucking Earthquake right now. He definitely could swap out again. I'd be okay with it though. Now that Gudra's gone, that's really good for me. And I got this in. 163 is where we're at right now. We're at 40%. Yeah, we take a liquidation unless he's. I mean, if he's banded, do we take it? Yeah, we pretty much always take it. Take a Life Orb hit. He's gonna switch. Does he go into Breloom? Does he go into Torn here? What does he do? Volcarona. I'll take that. I'll take some chip on this. That does about 40% to the Volcarona. I would have to assume Earthquake. Yeah, that's bulky. Stone Edge would kill here. If he Giga Drains, that's fine. I'm not worried about that. I'm gonna get the Stone Edge off. Breloom, that's fine. You could do that. I don't mind. I'm just gonna get some damage off. Guess I got some, decent damage. He's not leftovers. Could be banded. Not sure exactly what he is. I'm just gonna get rocks up. We're at a point where this, is kind of expendable. This thing has done some fucking work against his team. We're gonna get to +6 defense. Which is amazing. Alright, come on, take one more, take it, 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 take it. Yes! Oh, let's go! Let's go, Mudsdale, getting those fucking rocks up, baby. Let's go. That's huge. Okay, Volcarona's at about 50%. Breloom's at about 80%. That's phenomenal, and I really, really, really want to, swap again. Preserve the Mudsdale, but I don't think I should. I think I just let this go. I can get into Gyarados for free. I can go into Mousehold for free as well. I'm just gonna... I sack this off. I mean, he's gonna get... Yeah, that's fine. Breloom kills Mudsdale with Bullet Seed. Does First Impression kill? Actually, versus a Breloom. No, maybe. It's kind of hard to tell with what he's got for. I think I just U-turn. Because my switch into this Breloom is this, so... Why so big, though? Shout out to Brennan. That was his nickname in the DDL for it, so... Shout out to Brennan here. I'm just gonna fucking click U-turn. I could First Impression, and I would do some decent damage, but he's gonna swap out, kind of like I expected him to. Goes into Volcarona here. I'm okay if this thing gets burned. It's not, super important. Yeah, that's fine. Gets the Flame Body burn. It wasn't important in that aspect. It was meant to, sit and take damage, eat hits. And this, I can just go into Gyarados. And I think Gyarados just wins from here. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go into Tsunami here. I'm Lumberry just in case he wants to Will-O-Wisp. We calculated. I don't think +1 Gyarados is gonna outspeed the Torn. Like there's nothing, like I can't outspeed Torn. If he's like max speed. Actually no, we do. After a +1 we do. Okay. We're here, boys, we're here. We're here. We are here. We are here. I didn't Tera, which is fine. That way, I don't want to show my hand right away. But +1 Torn. I actually might kill from this range with the Dragon Dance up. With max, if he's max HP, I'm just killing. He's just dead and loses really. Does he go Torn? We outspeed. We outspeed after a +1. I think Gyarados just wins. Yeah, Gyarados just wins. Tera Blast plus EQ kills everything on his team. Yeah, Gyarados is. Ooh, I think we take this. I think we take it. I'm like, bro, my fucking woosah, my brother. Woosah. Iron Treads. +1 EQ. Just kills. If he's Shook a Berry, that's fine. I can Protect, scout what he's got. I'm gonna Protect. I'm gonna see what he's got. I'm gonna see what he's got. What do you have? Stone Edge. Okay. I'm at full. We do take a Stone Edge. I'm gonna Earthquake. We don't kill, actually. Weakness policy. Okay, it's a good thing. I hope he misses. Shit. Iron Defense. He threw. He threw. Gyarados wins. Gyarados fucking wins. That means he's got some bulk in him. Even with Tera Blast should take this thing out. I'll still Earthquake just in case. I don't want to risk it. We're gonna Tera here. And Gyarados is gonna get the sweep in week 1, baby. Let's go. We got it off on the thing we needed to. Oh my god, look at those balloons. Look at those balloons, baby. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. And we're Moxie, which is amazing. So we're gonna get the Moxie boost here. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Gyarados, the legend that is, man. Holy shit. He threw. He expected us to maybe. I don't know what he expected us to do. I don't know why he clicked Iron Defense. Versus the Samurott. I'm pretty sure this just kills. Tera Poison. Yeah, this thing is gone. Even Tera Blast kills from this range. I'm gonna pretend, or I'm just gonna EQ. Sucker Punch. That's fine. Okay, I need to write these kills down. Gyarados kills Treads with EQ. Gyarados kills Samurott with EQ. Oh my god, Gyarados. Holy shit, we fucking did it. Yeah, Breloom is not taking this. Mach Punch isn't going to do any damage. Let's go. We're taking it, man. We're taking it. Taking it. We take these dubs. Gyarados, come on. Mach Punch, just decent. Breloom with Tera Blast. Ooh, we got a crit. It doesn't matter. Yes! Yes! I'm so excited. Holy shit. We fucking did it. We fucking did it, boys. That's a dub. That is a fat dub. Tornadus, that's fine. He has to be Scarf to outspeed us. Which, because he clicked Nasty Plot, we know he's not. So, we outspeed, kill this thing with Tera Blast. Gyarados kills Torn with Tera Blast. That's it? Is that it? Is that it? I don't think there's anything else. What, is there anything else? I honestly don't know. Oh, it's the Volcarona. Okay. And Gyarados is gonna kill this. Kills Volk with Tera Blast. GG's to JV, man. He played a good game. His team, I did not match up well against like the Breloom. The Breloom was a huge issue for me. Going in prep, and I'm so glad I didn't have to like deal with some crazy shit. We did exactly what we wanted to do. Shout out to Thomas and Odds for helping me prep this team. They helped me out a lot. Primarily with this Gyarados set, we couldn't figure out exactly what to do with it, and we went with this, and I'm very glad I stuck with, you know, I did exactly what I wanted to do. We got the exact situation. The only thing we could set up on was the Volcarona. We set up on the Volcarona, and we're coming out with a dub. GG's to him, and we'll see you guys in week 2. Peace out, guys.